What's up, everybody? It's Infamous of Thegameblock playing NBA 2K14. I know a lot of people haven't gotten the game yet. I know one of my subs said he was in the UK and they don't get it until Friday, so he didn't have it yet. So I just want to show some people what are some of the changes they made in NBA 2K14 from NBA 2K13 in years, like 12 and 11 and all of that. As you can see, this is different. You have my career right here. That's my player. We played Dallas next. We're 1-3. We're getting our ass whooped. You see this? This is this is how you're gonna go. That's pretty much the same as you can see when you want to go home. They have Path to Greatness mode, where you play as LeBron James, and you can choose Heat Dynasty, where he'll stay with the Miami Heat to win multiple championships, or Fantastic Journey, which is him, I think, starting out with Miami, then going to the New York Knicks. Kind of playing some games that is kind of unbelievable. I believe Allen Iverson comes back at one point. There's a lot of super teams you have to face. Alright guys, there is something that they changed in my career. You can no longer play on Pro. The lowest is All-Star, and then Superstar, then Hall of Fame. In the years past, you could not play on Rookie. You never could. The lowest you could go is Pro. Now the lowest you can go is All-Star. So that's the thing that really changed. Let's look at some of the other stuff here. They have a lot of stuff down here, My Player Store, where you can buy, let's see what you can buy here. You can buy apparel, you can buy team gear, accessories, you can buy training boosts. Now I know you're probably wondering what's training boosts, and I'll show you. This is also new. Training boosts are a boost to a certain stat for either 1 game or 3 games, 5 games, so on and so forth. So for 1 game, you can spend 100 VC and get 10 plus for your shot close. So if you have 80 shot close, for this 1 game, it'll be a 90. Same thing with this one. Costs a little bit more, but it's 3 games. This 10 shot 3-point, you can upgrade it by 10 for 5 games, but that's 550. And the highest many games you can go and pay for, is 5. You can get there with all of these stats: passing, ball security, offhand, dribbling, everything, shooting, traffic, all of that. Personally, I think that's a waste of time. You might as well use that VC you're using for 1 game. You can use that towards giving your character upgrades for good, A lot of stuff has changed in my team. You have collection. I didn't get to nothing too good. You have franchise. It's called franchise instead. That's basically the jerseys and the logo now. You can have a logo for your team now, and you have your arena. That's what franchise is. Lineup is, of course, your lineup. Play. This is the thing. Road to the playoffs was in there last year. You play against people. You try to get to the 8th seed, the 7th seed, so on and so forth. That's still there. Tournaments. You can have like all bronze tournament where basically your whole roster has to be bronze players only. You go there as pro. It ends in December 31st, 2015. And basically just play all bronze tournament. They have that now. That's different. And then you can do that in multiplayer as well. You have a multiplayer bronze tournament. So I don't know if multiplayer means, I'm assuming maybe 2 people on your console can play multiplayer, or maybe you can hook up with some people online and they can play on your team as well. I don't quite know. You got silver, you got gold. That's tournaments. Play with friends, which is a feature people really wanted last year in my team. Play with friends. You can put my team against your friends' my team, which is good. That's what they really needed. Then you can do schedule. Schedule is you can go through any team in the NBA. You can go through their schedule, and you can get VC. And if you beat the whole person's schedule, the very last, if you beat a whole person's, not a whole person's schedule. I'm fucking up. All right, you get 250 for that. You get a bronze schedule booster, but after a while, after you beat a few games, you get a player. And that player for the Cleveland Cavaliers would be Tyler Zeller. You go a little bit more, you get, let's see, Anderson Varejao. And then the very last game, I believe, you might get somebody else before the very last game. No, the very last game, you always get a player, and that is Kyrie Irving for the Cavaliers. There's always a player who is on that team that you're playing their schedule for. So, for example, with Boston Celtics, you play a couple games, you get Chris Wilcox. Play a few more games, you get let's see, you get Courtney Lee, Then you place all the way to the end, you get Jeff Green, so on and so forth. So that's what you can do now that's different. Funny thing about the market is it doesn't seem like you can buy players anymore. Either I don't know how or you can't do it. You just have to get packs. Because last year you go to market, you go to players, and then you can look at some players that you want to buy. But it's showing me all the players that I already have. So I'm assuming you can't buy players anymore. When they have the market watch, it could be what those players that you have, what they'll sell for. But I guess you can't buy players anymore. And then the boosters. Here's another thing. The boosters are pretty fucking high now. A silver is 5,000. You could get a guaranteed player in a purple pack last year for 3,000. Silver is 5,000 now. Bronze is 3,500. Bronze historic, meaning bronze booster with a chance of receiving a historic player. That's 3,250. Bronze booster containing 2 bronze players. That's 2,200. Gold plus all gold items with a chance to receive a second player. So a lot of the stuff, I guess it's a better chance for you to get a player this year instead of just getting bullshit. But it's a lot. It's a lot of VC. And if that if that little trick where you can go into coach mode and get VC doesn't work this year, it's going to take you a long time to get the players that you want, unlike last year. I don't know if it works. I haven't tried it. But it may not work because they want you to buy VC. And I'm not buying fucking VC I can get for free just by playing the game. That's not going to happen, buddy. Anyway, that was some of the changes that have happened with 2K14. I may do a part 2 to show you even more because they have changed the controls up a little bit. So stay tuned and I'll show you some of that.